David Lynch passed away Thursday, the 16th of January. Something really surreal happened that day. And in fact, I even posted a video about it. I felt like even though he left this reality, he's not really dead. I felt as if he only moved out of this reality but remained into another reality or shifted into another reality. As you know, there are an infinity of realities that happen simultaneously. And each one of them manifests itself differently. So while David Lynch left this reality, the one that you and I are witnessing right now, he may still be alive in a different reality with other people who are witnessing him in different circumstances. So I wondered that day, what is the meaning of all this? Why am I feeling this way? And why did he have to go? And now this was a genuine question, a genuine inquiry that I made to Source. I truly wanted to know. Now, one of the things that also happened when I realized that he passed away, I realized that there will be a revival of the transcendental meditation knowledge and information that will start infiltrating the community, because in addition to being a genius film director and actor and painter and musician and anything you can, businessman, and you can possibly think of, David Lynch was a massive supporter of the transcendental meditation practice. He has been practicing for 41 years nonstop. Transcendental meditation, if you don't know, is a practice that is extremely powerful, extremely intense. You practice twice a day, 20 minutes per practice, and you receive a mantra. It's kind of an organized system where this practice was brought into the United States by Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. There is actually a university in Iowa, the Maharishi University, that is based on the practice of transcendental meditation. David Lynch's foundation is based on the practice of transcendental meditation. You can't just call yourself a practitioner unless you have studied with someone who is licensed to teach transcendental meditation. And you kind of in sort of a member for life. There's no membership fees, although there is a fee to learn. So I learned transcendental meditation in 2016. I've been practicing it for 8 years, albeit not constantly, not all the time. So in other words, at times I would take breaks, sometimes a few days, sometimes an entire week, sometimes a whole month. But generally speaking, I have practiced very, very frequently transcendental meditation in the past 3 or 4 years, almost every day. At Christmas, I hurt my back. I hurt my back to the point that I couldn't sit. It was very hard for me to sit and meditate. So the only thing I was able to do, I was doing the gateway tapes. So, but I started to get better. And even though I started to get better, I kind of lost this habit of sitting. The moment I wake up in the morning, I would sit in bed and meditate. Before going to bed at night, I would sit and meditate. During the day, I would sit and meditate. Like I would meditate 3-4 times a day, and sometimes even in the middle of the night when I would wake up. So, but as soon as David Lynch passed away, and as soon as I consciously made this connection between him passing and the awareness of transcendental meditation, I went back into meditating. What I started to do, because I went back to meditating, I went back into that frequency of bliss that I was quite often finding myself in. It occurred to me something really profound. I had such a huge benefit from going back to transcendental meditation after taking almost a month break, And I realized that the reason why David Lynch passed away is so that I go back to practicing TM. Now, please be aware, this message is not for everybody. If you believe that I speak from an egocentric standpoint, then this message is not for you. If you believe that I speak from a standpoint of unity, of singularity, in which my concept is that this universe has nothing to do with anyone else but you, that means absolutely everything that happens around you is a mirror of who you are, and you are responsible for everything that happens in your life, then yes, this message is for you. So what I'm saying is, I found myself at the end of a meditation yesterday evening where I said to myself, jokingly in a way, wow, I killed David Lynch. Because the moment he passed away, my awareness of returning to the practice of transcendental meditation became so acute that I realized, and then going back into the practice became so intense and so rewarding, that I realized that this is how the universe operates. This is how miracles happen. This is what we call miracles. Things that we look at and we wonder, what is the meaning of? As soon as we stop concentrating on the meaning related to anything outside of ourselves, we realize what the meaning is for the inner universe. So to make a long story short, I believe that David Lynch is not dead. I believe that David Lynch exists in a different reality, parallel to ours, and that he only passed away from the reality that you and I are experiencing today, to remind us, if you so happen to witness his disappearance, to remind us to return to the practice of being still, to return to the practice of meditation, and to remember, be still and know, I am God, and so are you, and so is everybody else. I love you.